You owe it to yourself to come see MGM in concert if you haven't seen it before. There's nothing else available right now that's anything quite like it. It's a concert version of your favorite pieces from favorite memories that MGM has crafted over these decades of a bygone era. And you're not going to find anything that quite matches the magic that you and us together will create when you come to be a part of the audience and of the show of MGM in Concert. Hi, I'm Christopher Showerman. If you want to learn more about MGM in Concert, you're going to love this next conversation. Musicals are a unique form of entertainment because the music itself, it accesses something in us kind of like the sense of smell. It's something deeper. So music can carry that emotion or can carry that energy that sometimes a straight play doesn't have. Also, too, I feel like music is an anchor for us. So you'll notice a lot of times as folks age and if people have memory loss, sometimes they can't remember stories or even how to say certain things, but if you put it in musical form, magically it accesses another part of the brain that is a little more primal, a little more seated in our being. So I feel like we're able to create those anchors and access those anchors through music. MGM in Concert is a fast-moving musical review of the shows from MGM from the late 30s to the mid-50s. And we rock it through over 70 different songs in a very short amount of time because we're taking excerpts from each one, and it's like a smorgasbord of delight from an era that we all think back fondly to. And it makes you feel good to be a part of it. It definitely makes us feel good to share it with you, so we're excited for you to come and see it. The MGM in Concert show is still relevant today, even though we're referencing a bygone era, because there's something primal about the music that we do, like the falling in love of Singing in the Rain. We can all relate to that. Or the wonder of A Wizard of Oz. There are so many core feelings that they access with that music, and the music is so well done. And remember, we're referring to a time that no longer exists, where there was it was called the studio system at the time. So an actor would kind of get hired not just for a project like we are today, but for a contract period. And during that contract period, you could do tens, dozens of projects. And in between, if you weren't working on a project, the studio was constantly schooling you. So it was a never-ending college of dance and comedy and singing. So you were constantly honing this craft and getting better. Now, there's lots of talented performers, new performers that are coming out today, but none of them have that background that the studios were built to create. This really unique and precise form of entertainment. So that's relevant today because we don't get that anywhere else. MGM is a fan favorite because I feel like everybody finds what they need to find in the music. There are so many memories that are embedded in these songs, and when we perform them, the stage is pretty sparse. It's an empty stage. We have a few props. There's a piano and the three of us singing. So you as the audience, your imagination can go anywhere that it wants to go. We're not dialing you into one thought or one image. And so, as you know, we're all so different. And that's one of the successes of a radio play, is that everybody can have the experience that their psyche and their brain wants to take them on, based on what's there in the radio play. And the same thing with this music. This music triggers whatever it's going to trigger in you, and everybody finds something different. And that, I think, is why people keep coming back and what makes MGM such a fan favorite. When I'm doing a live performance of MGM or any other project for that matter, looking for opportunities to create that connection with an audience. And that's the real difference between performing live on stage and performing for a camera. Whereas if you're on set performing for a camera, your audience are the gaffers and the grips and the cameramen who are standing around you, and they're paid to be dead silent. If they make any noise, they get fired. So you don't get that back and forth, that magic that you do when you're on stage. So when I'm on stage, I look for that communal experience with my friends on stage as well as with the audience outside. And I think Christy mentioned this earlier, when we are having such a good time as a group on stage, it's infectious. If our laugh is a real laugh, or our smile or our banter back and forth is true and genuine, people feel that, and they feel like they're a part of it, because they are, because it's happening now, and it's only happening once, and once this performance is over, it's gone, and the next performance is something different. But that magical thing was something that we all participated in, us, the audience, everybody participated in that moment. And that's what I think makes live theater so special and so unique. Now, I have a ton of favorite parts from MGM in concert. I love all of our group numbers because I love working with them, and Christy and John already know the show so well because they've been doing it forever. And so getting to do the choreography with them, every once in a while we put in some harmony together. So getting to do that with them is a favorite of mine, whether on any of our group numbers. I know Christy mentioned some of the stuff from Annie Get Your Gun, which is really fun because it's goofy, it's funny, and we can just let our freak flags fly on that stuff. There's a song called Too Darn Hot that I loved Tony's take on it because he would go out into the audience and truly connect with people and maybe make people feel slightly uncomfortable, but they knew at that point there's no denying that they're part of the show. And so I love getting that opportunity to carry on that torch that Tony started with that tradition as well. You owe it to yourself to come see MGM in concert if you haven't seen it before. There's nothing else available right now that's anything quite like it. It's a concert version of your favorite pieces from favorite memories that MGM has crafted over these decades of a bygone era. And you're not going to find anything that quite matches the magic that you and us together will create when you come to be a part of the audience and of the show of MGM in concert. Hi, I'm Christopher Showerman. I am excited to share with you MGM in concert, and you're going to be excited to be a part of it. You'll go back in time to some of these classic moments in MGM history, those special movies that happened between the late 30s and the mid 50s that give you a certain feeling of security, of safety, of wonder, and of excitement. So come and check out our show. We can't wait to see you there. See you in the theater.
For more information on where to find MGM in concert or to book MGM in concert for a private event, make sure to visit our website at www.p3theater.biz. For more information on where to find MGM in concert or to book MGM in concert for a private event, make sure to visit our website at www.p3theater.biz.